Welcome back to Economics with Dr. A. Today, I am reflecting on my career. And if you were to ask me 10 years ago, would I envision where I am today, 10 years later? And I would tell you that would be pretty much impossible to imagine. So today, what I want to do is I want to reflect on what I'm calling the 7 career progression principles. These are things as I reflect back in my career that I did that at that time I did not notice, but I hope that you find them valuable. So let's go through them really quickly. So the first career progression principle is you can't find your passion without experimenting. Get a lot of students saying, or parents as well, find your passion and you'll never have to work a day in your life. Find what you love and it will not be considered work. The reality is you can't find your passion without experimenting. Passion is developed through experiences. You got to find out what you don't like as much as you find out what you actually do like. And this requires you to get out of your comfort zone, explore adjacent fields, and you will start to find that your interests will reveal themselves for you. But it requires that effort on your part. Don't focus on the outcome, but focus on the journey. Obsessing over titles, timelines, milestones, these all create anxieties. So, to build valuable opportunities, you need to find or fall in love with the journey. So, focus on learning, growing, and contributing to the people around you. And the outcome, I promise you, will follow. So, you can't really focus on the outcome. You need to focus on the journey. Do what you're doing right now as best as you can. 3, and you're seeing it right here. This is almost year 5 of me building my YouTube content, but you have to build in public. Letting the world know your goals and the steps that you're taking will help you build a community of supporters. It'll help allow people to invest in your journey, and what you will find is most of the time these opportunities, new opportunities will come to you from the people that surround you that know what your objectives are. So let people in. And I find people, especially in the Middle East and um, Asian countries, we're worried about this evil eye, right? Don't tell people what you're doing so they don't jinx you, and that to make it more Western. That's not been my way of doing it. You got to let people in so they can be part of your journey. Number 4, stop fearing failure. There's this fear and anxiety of failing. And when I ask my students, or even looking back in my career, can you describe what failure looks like? Can't describe it, but we're so scared of it. So the way I have transitioned is I stop thinking of it as failure and I think of it as lessons that help me figure out where to go next. So lessons are part of the journey and you have to experience these lessons. It actually makes you more of a specialist to know what has not worked as much as knowing what does work. Item number 5, when starting a job, learn as much about that industry as you can. Don't only just focus on the job that you're doing. You're part of an overall ecosystem. So try to figure out what else is happening in the industry. Who are the thought leaders? Why are they thought leaders in that industry? And what are the challenges that are facing that industry right now? Become a student of the industry as much as you are a student of the job that you actually have. The next one is always buy the book. If you pass a book or you read or hear about a book and somebody says it's changed their life, buy that book. I don't care if it's nonfiction or fiction. I have never regretted the amount of money I've spent on books. I've learned from every book, even nonfiction, and sometimes, even the fiction ones. Sometimes you need a break from your work, your real life. So fiction books allow you to escape that reality, but always buy the book. Item number 7, and this is the last one on the list, is some people will disappoint you, but more than that, people will inspire you. So it's good to know why people disappoint you, but it's also more important to know why people inspire you. One day you will be a leader, people will be following you. You will not want to disappoint them, and you'll want to inspire them. So jot down, what are the things that people do that inspire you? What are the things that people do that disappoint you in your job? And that will make you a better person. These are my 7 lists. I would love to hear what you would add to this list. If you're new here, make sure to follow and subscribe. Thank you all for listening.